Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, commenting. I really apologize for my Libra reading. I did give it all I had, though. I gave it all I had. I might have looked like a hot mess. Maybe The Walking Dead. But I gave it my all. So now we're going to give Aquarius a shout out. See what kind of messages need to come in for Aquarius at this time. What are we going through collectively for Aquarius? What does Spirit want Aquarius to come through with? Ooh. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting it's not only not moving slow, it's not moving. Something's not moving. Do I need this deck? Not moving. Why is that the only card? Do I need to pick a different deck? Do I need Yoda? I love you, but not right now. He always comes at you. Oh, you're doing something, Mama. Ooh, 6 of Cups. That's why. Stopping to reflect. Okay, we are literally in so that each card has its own little designation for the time of year. 6 of Cups is literally happening right now because I think it's the November 1st through the something is the 6 of Cups. So we are in this energy right now. All of us. So Aquarius, however, seems to be feeling this a little bit more. So reflecting on values. Yeah, that would be the eclipse energy coming in. Thinking about blocking off some stuff that's coming in. Letting go of things that you don't need to bind yourself to, because there's these little strings on the balloons and you're releasing whatever those strings are up into the air. Okay. Go Aqua, go. What else? Okay, for 5,000. Okay. So, I have my little dead unicorn incense burner, as one does, with rocks in it. So, and when the cards fell out, this is, I know you can't really see that it looks purple, but this is an amethyst. So something psychic's coming through for you. So I was not expecting this, but it popped out. I gotta say it. Okay, so something psychically you need to let loose, let go of, release from the past. There's some psychic thing here. You got the Hangman in reverse. See how something's gonna come to light here shortly. Whatever this psychically induced power is. You got a lot of cards here for you. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's ride this. Okay, so 10 of Swords. Okay, this is enlightenment, though. This is the card of like completion. You've learned your lesson, and whatever's going on up there is going to be cleared away, and it's going to come to light, and it's going to be integrated. It's going to be, you're going to integrate spirit, psyche. The rubber's meeting the road here, Aquarius. Oof. And when that rubber meets the road, you're going to step into all the goodness. And then you're going to share it. Now, if that's not alchemy, I don't know what the heck is. Dang, Aquarius. Go get it. Okay, 2 of Wands, world is right there. Right there. Now you just got to decide where you want to take it. You got the whole wide world in your hands. Ba-da-ba-da. That's not how that song goes. Don't come for me. So, those are roses. So, abundance and love. And then lilies. Lilies are kind of like the death rebirth flower. And she is very much pregnant in this picture. Roses everywhere. But there's death and rebirth, so she understands the process of life. She is bringing her knowledge, her love, her wisdom, her everything that she's accumulated, which is quite a bit, to the world, and she's holding it in her lap. And she's looking at the subconscious psyche and bringing that to the wow. Dang, Four Cups. Some days you gotta sit under your tree and look at the giant, blissful cup of emotional BS that you just don't have time to deal with. And that's okay. Because this looks like... So we often confuse our mental and emotional states, right? And they are to be bridged so they can come out and be shared with the world, right? Subconscious. Thank you. Spirit. Coming forth, merging with the receptacle of the heart, right? The cup of the heart. Plus your two receptacles in your spirit, psyche, mind, whatever you want to call it, okay? Your shadow. That's right, I went there. Your shadow. Okay. And whoever is trying to offer you a cup from the outside, you have to refuse at this time, because this is some major energy that you need to cultivate. You need to get your poop in a group. And it's not that you're not on your way to doing that, but while you are going through this metamorphosis of awakening, enlightenment, you need to tell some people to back off. God, this is coming up in every read. Major, huge transformation, and the world just needs to calm its Beloganoff until... That's not a word. I am well aware of that. It needs to calm its Beloganoff. Until you come into this full energy, because you're about to bring some serious love, healing, blissful energy to the world. And that this is going to guide you there, right? But you're taking your heart space with you. This is such a beautiful, like, vibrational energy. You know, even though it's painful, it's, you know, it's bringing you to what you need to understand. So we're about to be on the precipice of not having to go through so much pain and trauma in order to come to an awakening. And I think, Aquarius, you're about to explain that to the world. And that's the thing, is like, you don't got to get on the internet and start preaching. That's not what this is about. You're just going to take this energy with you wherever you go. And spread it. That's it. That's all. That's all we ever need to do, right? Just go out into society and vibe. Oh, there she goes again with her hippy dippy talk. Yeah, I know. I get it. But at the same time, it's good. It's good. It's feeling good. So somebody needs to just... Somebody, something, someone, some energy just needs to calm while you figure this out, and because it's otherwise it's gonna mess with you. So the Nine of Swords. Now, normally I would interpret this a completely different way, but I'm getting that, like, if you do take on that cup, you're going to end up in this energy. Don't abandon this for any reason. For any reason. Don't abandon this energy. Everybody's reading it. Okay, go watch the video I just posted before this. Right, because I can remember the title of things. Oh my God, what did Chitta Chatta. Chitta Chatta. Okay, Chitta is one of the people I converse with from another realm. Okay, Chitta. Chitta Chatta. Don't ask. Just go with it. You don't have to stay if you don't like it. If it makes you uncomfortable, you're free to go. Freedom is a beautiful thing. So, Chitta Chatta video on how to keep sovereign and safe the things that you are holding sacred, because there's a lot of good energy here, that you something to be valued, right? And you need to keep it protected and keep it safe. Hold it close to your heart. Okay? So for this reading, I'm gonna, right, like, there's not necessarily like all eyes in reality, but you might be internally, mentally, spiritually judging yourself. Judging yourself. So those look like cherry blossoms in the back, which come in spring. So you might have a little bit of a rough winter. And these are white roses on here, on her blanket. Death. Okay. So don't panic about that. Death and rebirth. Hello. They go hand in hand. So you might need to just let some of that... let some of that societal, familial, religious, communal, societal pressure, judgment, criticism. You might need to just tune off for a while, whatever that means for you. Maybe don't tell people your plans. Maybe don't bring your ideas to the collective or your family holiday table. I know it sucks because you're excited about whatever the energy this is that you have worked very hard for, and that has taken quite some time. Let's just take a moment and pray for the collective during this holiday season who might have to deal with some toxic family patterns. So keep it safe, keep it sovereign. Put it in an envelope, keep it in a trunk, whatever you gotta do with it, right? And pitch that ring into Mordor, the fires of Mordor, when the time is necessary. If it's not necessary right now, keep it protected. Keep it safe and hidden in the dark. Only you and a few sacred others know that it's percolating. Knowing that it's in there. You're either pregnant with an idea, you might be actually pregnant, you might be looking at adopting pets or adopting children. Hold off on making it public for a second. That's the other thing I'm getting from that. But at the same time, how to ease that 9 of Swords. So we don't know how to put ourselves to sleep very well. Our bedtime suck. We're usually attached to a screen, listening to something absurd, like a true crime video. That'll bring good dreams. Okay, so taking care of your sleep habits correctly, right? Being aware of how we bring ourselves into this DMT state and off into dreamland in the subconscious, right? Into the subconscious. And make sure we do that in a healthy way. Candlelight. I know the light, right, is going away sooner in the northern hemisphere at the moment. So you're turning on lights to be in the world in the evening. And that after so many months of not doing that, right, it's going to affect your brain as well as the screen time. Blue blocker or whatever it is or not. So being mindful of that and maybe getting some candlelight. Just being gentle with yourself. Maybe make yourself a warm cup of tea. Don't eat too much before bed. And easing yourself into a steady bedtime. Just toddler yourself to bed, would you? Geez, get some nice smelling, soothing herbs or scents or whatever that calm the senses. Chamomile, lavender, eucalyptus. Ew. In moderation, kids. In moderation, all things are blissful. Okay. So, yeah. Bedtime. What am I missing? I feel like... So programming yourself before you go to sleep. So there's the brain waves between sleep and consciousness, right? That's when we get our DMT. So if you can program yourself to have a peaceful calm in and out of sleep time, of dream time, your rest will be much better. And I don't always take this advice myself, which is why I feel like a jerk saying it right now. But if you can do that on a steady basis, the sleep will get better and the relief up here will get better. So trying to unload some of those burdens so you're not going to bed with so much. So like writing stuff down, like I'm going to do this tomorrow, I got to do this tomorrow. And so that way you don't go a whole day without doing the things that you wanted to do that needed to get done because you were so distracted by everything else. And then you lay down at bed and you're like, you forgot to do something, right? So just write it down. Like, okay, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to get that done, blah, 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 and check off your list. Okay, that's going to ease some mental load. And then celebrate with the people that you're closest to in your inner circles, inner circles, right? Okay, because this energy, I don't care who you are, what you are, where you come from, blah, 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 blah. This energy does not come without trials, tribulations, and absolute horrific struggles and a long period of time. Okay? So you have like busted your little bum getting into this energy. And you have every right to celebrate that. Every single solitary right with people who are going to celebrate with you. Okay? And for some of us, that's not a lot of people. But boy, are those people amazing. Let them know. Let them know that you being able to share in your triumph and having a cheerleading team, no matter how small it is, behind you is priceless. I don't think there's anything more valuable on the planet than a relationship that actually encourages your growth and your expansion and your evolution, no matter what it looks like, right? So taking the time to maybe do Friendsgiving. How do they say that? Where you get your support group together and do a Thanksgiving with them. Maybe that's what you need to do here, is plan a get together where you just sit down with each other and hold space and keep everything sacred. And I'm getting expand on that. Like, so whatever it is that this is accumulated, right? They might have helped you get there, or you might need to help them get there. So sharing. I'm getting sharing. Unburdening yourself and sharing the trials, tribulations, and triumphs that got you this far. Okay? Because I'm getting that these people might need to know. They might need to see and understand that process so they can start their own journeys. So as much as we like to keep our things sacred and safe and whatever else, because we're afraid that the whatever, these are the people you don't need to be afraid with. These are the people that you can hold dear and hold sacred and share everything with. Okay? And I'm getting somebody in your inner circle needs to know the whole process. Needs to see not just the glory of it, but the suffering of it. And I think, man, a lot of people need to understand this, that awakening is not all peaches and cream, and that's why a lot of people don't do it, because we don't, as a society, provide them with the tools to go through these processes, right? So many of us are doing it alone. We're doing it like we're just putting our feelers out, and from time to time they get hacked to pieces, absolutely put in the shredder, and you're like, but I was just okay. Now I'm going to have to regrow a limb. Okay. So this comes with major setbacks, right? So we can't deny that process. So I think you need to kind of shine a light on that and explain that to your inner circle, that, look, I know it looks like this is all peaches and cream and happy-go-lucky and roses and sunshine and unicorn farts. It wasn't always that way. I had to work. I had, sweat, blood, tears, whatever it is to get there. So let me point out some of the holes and divots that maybe you can avoid if you want to get there too. That's what I'm getting. Aquarius. Okay. What else? Now, I laid out all my decks today because I'm like, I'm not getting anything. Except for that deck for Aquarius. Demon Bunnies is calling to me. Okay. God, that was such a good read. Why do I need to elaborate? All right, fine. We're elaborating. Elaborating for Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know? Ooh, the world. Okay. So, not only is this supposed to happen, but there's a so the completion process, right? To the awakening. But when this happens, you typically start another cycle, or you hop to another dimension, you shift paradigms, how many different ways do we need to put this, right? Oh, that's it. That's what's keeping you awake. You don't know what this next tier is going to look like. But dang, you've gotten this far with all this freaking energy. Well, you got this far. What the heck? What's Aquarius afraid of? Let's help Aquarius overcome their fears. Glory to Jesus with half the deck. No, I'm just kidding with 5 cards. Okay, so if you don't welcome this with open arms and step into that unknown, it's going to bring some... That's his hat. Holy bejesus. Okay. See, this is why you listen to Spirit, kids. Okay. So, okay. So there's his little bun face and his little eyeball. Okay. That's his hat. And he's wearing a crown. Ooh, child. Okay. So, do not argue with this. Do not run from it. Do not be fearful of it. Do not let outside forces con you into believing it's something bad and negative. And that's gonna freaking... If you come from a place of understanding and knowing for certain that the universe has your back no matter what that looks like for you, and that you are being driven towards your purpose, and that some things need to fall away in order for that to happen, if you can let them go with grace and gratitude, this is unmovable. Period. The end. You step into this energy and you stay in it and don't let anything pull you out of it. You can take this all day, every day. Okay? Because you're going to take it with grace and gratitude. You're going to understand that, like, whatever this is, whatever is coming in for me right now, even though it might be, painful, I can still hold emotion on one side of me and still be in bliss and gratitude on the other. Okay. So we have this huge misconception that we are just a speck on a spectrum. Darling angel, if you learn anything from this reading, you are the spectrum. You are supposed to be able to hold multitudes of emotions and thoughts at the same time. Now, which one you pick is up to you. Which one you reach out and grab and hold on to and embody is up to you. So people pretend like if you just get enlightened enough, it'll all go away. No, it never goes away. It never goes away. You always have the option to step into complete and utter chaos and turmoil. You always have that option. You always do, and you always will. That option will always be there for you. It'll just be less appealing. Because once you step into this, like, why would you want to step into anything else? Okay? But ignoring it, pretending like it's not there, is going to allow it to creep up on you. And maybe that's what you're afraid of. So look that. Bye, kids. Look that fucker in the face and be like, no. No, no, no. Not today, big bad boogeyman. Not today. Okay? So just look at it. What are you ignoring? What are you not looking at here, Aquarius? Because whatever it is, no match for this. No match for this. Not even close. So what do you... No. No, child. Okay. King of Cups. Emotional stability. Good choice. Good choice. Queen of Swords. Couple here. Cutting a bee. This might cut a bee card. So you're cutting off. You're standing in your emotional and intellectual, spiritual. Did you know those things are supposed to be connected? They're supposed to connect right here. Okay, so you're doing it. You're freaking, wow. You got, this is all the kings and queens in one, right? Okay. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. In reverse. Swords in reverse. And Temperance in reverse. So you might have to wait. Yeah, the universe is going to tempt you. Because that's some wicked, wicked energy. And the more powerful that becomes for you, the more universe is going to be like, ooh. So about those spiritual lessons that you thought you were done with. Finished. Only turkeys get done, darling. I get it. About that energy that you thought you were finished with, right? That you thought you were complete. That you had completed that cycle. Are you sure, darling? Do you have the patience and fortitude? And that's just how the universe works. There's nothing wrong with you. You didn't do anything to ask for it. Because this is how you're going to step into that energy. Yep, I see ya. I'm going to fly over that and keep balanced. Okay, so when this comes along, Maybe there's a hold on your Pentacles. Maybe your values are being put into question. Maybe you are not seeing things clearly, or someone is not seeing you or your value clearly, whichever this means for you. Just handle it with grace and gratitude. Okay? Shoot, level it up again. Keep hopping. Hoppity, skippity, jumpity. Like a little bunny. But with wings. You got wings this time. Woohoo! Okay, Aquarius. Oh, geez, that was like 2 cycles in one read. Dang. Can you do that? I wonder. That was... Okay. Aquarius is just knocking down these freaking dimensions over here. It just happened from one freaking cycle to the next in one reading. Things are supposed to take years, taking seconds over here. Okay, so for Aquarius, I am pulling the Dreams of Gaia. It's a tarot deck, but some of the major arcana is long and drawn out and beautiful. Ooh, okay. Oh, you got the 11 of heaven and earth. Ooh! Ooh! So it's, wow. So after all of that, your Knight of Pentacles is now upright. Because you had it. Okay. So this is the beginning of the read. This is the ending of the read. Nicely done, Aquarius. You had 2 freaking cycles you had to skip over. But you got it. It's all you. It's all you. I love this. Wow. So this card's really cool. And this is the Dreams of Gaia. You can see all those spirit animals on there. And Yoda is like, I want to see too, me mom. Here, you want to look at this card? Peekaboo. Don't mind my animal language. Sorry. So I hope you get... So there's an owl on here. So that owl says to me, major spirit. That's one of my spirit guides. There's a bear. There's a ram. There's a black horse. There's a wolf. There's coins and a scroll. And there's some numbers. $572 plus 87 equals $659. Well, they're not lying. But those are interesting numbers. I don't know if you needed to hear that, Aquarius.